Shanti, sometimes one feels one's anger is justified, and to not be angry is to allow wrongdoing to go unpunished, or at least with no response to wrongdoing. So
Yes.
what do you think about that?
Yes. Our human nature is to get disturbed and get angry against injustice. There are two choices. One choice is to suppress it, and sometimes spiritual leaders say, forgive others, but forgiving others is only hiding away from the problem. You don't act on it and you suppress. So anger that is suppressed results into psychosomatic problems. That means hidden anger would create disturbance in the mind and the body. If you react, what happens? If you react, fight, so because if you're angry and you fight, people won't pay attention to you. And also by fighting, you will disturb your inner peace. So what is the solution? The solution is perform your duty. That means the world is crooked because people don't take stand. Somebody has problem, like say, recent news you can see some women by abused by somebody who had power. So one comes forward, but one is afraid. But one comes forward, others come forward, and everything is proven, and it has power to stop the person from going in wrong direction and gives the message to society that you cannot abuse women. This is just good example. So what we can do is, instead of suppressing or reacting, maintain peace, and from this maintaining peace, be constructively oppose the situation, doing everything possible but without expecting the results. So this is the practice of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is do whatever you need to do without disturbing your peace. And with peaceful awareness, you do protest. So you can see there are so many protests happening. This is a sideline. People do violence for protest, and it doesn't get anywhere. They burn the cars, they hurt the policeman. Nothing is accomplished. But Martin Luther King, he did peaceful protest. Mahatma Gandhi did peaceful protest. It had deep impact. So that is what we do. Because we do the protest, we don't disturb our peace, and we spread the peace, and our message is heard. See, so this is basic thing. Other aspect is impulsiveness. Like sometimes we have conditioning that something happens and triggers our emotion, and we become impulsive and react and make decision. So this is deep conditioning or sanskara. So we have to learn to deal with it. And so many people I come across, they have sanskaras, and there is no shortcut. You have to work on yourself patiently. And also other thing is, you are making subtle progress. So be aware of the subtle progress. Like say, you are improving in your temperament or whatever thing. Like people have problem dealing with relative, dealing with different situation. It is so deep. They come here, they find peace, and then again go back to the situation and they regress. So the situation is, then they say, I failed. In reality, the growth is subtle. Spiritual growth is subtle. So you plant the seeds, something happens, and that allows you to analyze the situation. So many people coming to me for 2 to 3 years or so, say on one way it seems like nothing is happening because they don't see solid changes. But on the other hand, they admit, Oh, yes, I can see in different areas my life has changed. People notice changes in me. So there is subtle progress. So you appreciate subtle progress and dwell on it and get encouragement. Because if you look for lots of changes suddenly, you will be frustrated that I have failed. Nothing is happening. And nothing happens quickly. If you want to get something happen quickly, you can suppress it. Externally, you can accomplish. But deep inside, the fire is burning, it will come out. So it's better to have slow, steady progress. And this is why patience and perseverance are recommended on the spiritual journey. Also, one needs constant inspiration, one needs satsang, one needs constant awareness and undercurrent, and these are the only things we can use for evolving. And we can rely only on ourselves. We cannot always depend on others. So outsiders are only mentors. They can give you direction. Ultimate transformation takes place when we take charge of our life.